you've always been here to play. Can't stop to think and say, stay away.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Kakitsune, and I'd like to welcome you to another stream. If this is your first time with us, please allow me to extend a personal invitation for you to enjoy your time. And if you've been with us before, allow me to thank you for inviting us back for another stream. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing all right. I'll say this, that today will be the last stream for Tell Me Why until November, because I'll be giving you guys a little extra treat, early treat. If you were here, I think it was last Tuesday, or not Tuesday, Wednesday, you got a sneak peek of what I'll be playing. And we'll be back until Thursday for that sweet, sweet treat. But I'll leave it at that. Pester me all you want about it, I won't say. So, stop the music, get our games, usually, and then continue today's stream. Since it will be mostly taking me a while. And thankfully there's only 3 chapters, but they're interesting chapters. Nonetheless.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
Just as I was finishing up, see, a big old boat was staring me down. So what do? I grabbed my .6 from the trunk and set my sights.
And you shot it?
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
Morning.
What were you guys talking about?
I don't think you'd be interested.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately, we're looking for Tessa again.
She took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
Is Tom busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
Do you know if Tessa's gonna be back soon?
I don't know if she's even coming back. No one tells me anything.
One moment. The dogs are crying. I gotta see what's the problem. Not sure why they were sad, but they're at least calm down now. Okay, here you are.
Doing some shopping?
Just looking for the woman who runs the place.
The shopkeeper's wife? Can't say I've seen her around.
Have a nice day, sir.
Aw. Is she? You may have.
We could use some of that at the house.
I thought you were working at the diner today.
No, I switched it because I wanted to get some. But it turns out I was also scheduled to work
What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a
Can't
meeting
close the
with the
door for
Alaska
privacy?
Wildlife
Nope.
Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon. Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
I guess that makes sense, but we need to know what really happened.
You deserve that. And I'm sorry if some folks have been less than helpful, but you've got to give people time. Especially Tessa. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey,
Yes?
you said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who her father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh,
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store? And then we
Hey,
can drive over
Jackal.
Together. I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not
How's it
really
going?
excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception. Hey, so you look less than thrilled with the plan.
Yeah, like I said, I am not stoked to be going to the cemetery.
So should we just not go then?
No, of course not. We're going to go. I need to feel how I'm gonna feel about it right now.
Okay. Sorry for getting frustrated.
It is what it is, right? Go have fun with Michael while I close the register.
Well, I bet you'll be proud of me, Jackal. I was able to watch
All right.
Platoon
Already counted there, but I just need you
and
to double check
Apocalypse
the
Now.
It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
But the version I watched was the Redux of Apocalypse. Let's see.
It's almost October.
I'm clowning.
Yep.
I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one. All right. Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye aye.
And I'll be. This doesn't.
I wonder what's in that box.
Where are the cans of tomatoes? Both are really brutal. Holy cow. I watched Platoon, Platoon first.
Hold on. Let me count this.
What was it? 6, 7, 8, 8, 16.
You
There's
know, am I the
14
only
cans
that
of
isn't
Malta Bene
super
tomato
crazy about
sauce?
Halloween
Okay.
1978
Sounds
as
about right.
everyone
Man,
else are.
I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
On it.
I think it was alright. Saw the first Halloween. But, let's see.
6?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful.
But they were
might
on,
give me
on
your
a
job.
tight budget.
Have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
And usually the first films are like the games where it's just establishing the story, the characters. The second one's where it's either a make or break of this franchise series.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
might
thing
be a
when
little
everyone you
room
hear
for
best
improvement.
horror movie of all time, that
Ouch.
movie is always on the
Hey,
list.
I just said a little. That means
Yeah.
it's mostly good.
Man, I pour my heart out into this, and this is what I get? Cold, Tyler. Ice cold.
So this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker, I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay.
What box?
I prefer The Shining.
Yeah, The Shining.
No, that's not it. I wonder what's in that box.
Let's see. Yeah, have you seen the sequel? I think it was a Doctor Strange or Doctor. What was it? With Ewan McGregor as I want to say Johnny, but I don't think it's Johnny.
Thing the John Carpenter. The other two are pretty bad.
Yeah, the John Carpenter one is like a masterclass. Maybe. Or Stanley Kubrick's the Shining, and I guess even John Carpenter, are like masterclass.
Why am I standing here looking at this?
Where the heck are the picking toys? Is that in here?
So,
Let's see. Looks 6. Looks like 11.
you've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting. Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool?
Oh, right in the face.
I don't know if people count it as a horror movie really by Psycho from 1960.
Gotcha.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
I would call it a horror because it's more like psychological.
Gotcha. One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
I'm gonna tell Allison you said that.
Ugh, she's usually stuck in the office. Besides, your sister, while a hottie, isn't my type.
You seen it?
Yeah, I've seen the thing. Twice. Something's gonna have to right, right in the face.
Man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay. I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already.
No, I was talking about Psycho.
Here, let's hit the
Oh,
Bitch's
Psycho?
Grotto.
The
That I
what?
have not.
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit.
I've only
during
seen the
breaks.
like the shower clip scene.
All right, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
Nor have I seen the was it Jason Bates commercial or the hotel. But I did have seen so I think the birds, the boys.
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
And I've seen
No, sorry. I'm just not
What's
used
another
to
one that-
people randomly
Alfred
doing nice
Hitchcock.
things for me.
Hitchcock.
Oh, I'll have to fix that.
I think, and I can't think of it.
Is that the mangy muskrat?
It had like Mount Rushmore. The scene, it's probably well known.
You know there is a
Is
god
that
awful
a
shot
picture
for
of a
shot
priest with
remake of
little
Psycho.
hearts?
Yeah.
No, I have
the hot
not.
priest
I did not
who
know
does
that.
Bible study
Nope,
with
that.
Tessa. For the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages. But he is very, very hot.
Shit. Yeah. I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah. Yep. I see it.
Really?
Good.
But if I were to watch, what was that movie?
Michael's waiting for me back at the couch. I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes.
North by
That's why I'm
Northwest.
always
Yes,
doing
that's the
working
one.
with
Thank you.
JC.
Thank you. That's it.
I gotta make my shit happen for me. Because no one else.
Sorry for that, Albert, but
Right.
yeah, that's the movie.
I feel you. Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
I don't remember anything from that movie.
Yeah.
I've never
I vaguely
really
remember it.
been with anybody. Guess I was too busy processing trauma or whatever. But if I met a guy I was into, who knows? Anyway,
And I'm done. I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
you mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me.
So have you seen like I
Why
think
is
it's
it so
called
weird to
Soul
me?
Train
Because I just heard Allison tell your
with
story so many times.
Gene Wilder
She
and
told me
Richard
everything
Pryor.
about you. Fireweed, your transition.
One of the
I hope that's
duo
okay, by the way.
comedic duo.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah,
I guess-
figures.
I
That
think we
lady
did
is
4
thorough,
movies
and
together?
She loves you like
4 or 5 movies.
crazy.
I know.
I enjoyed that
So,
one.
Yeah,
I've seen all of them.
you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
Let's see
Glad
what
you
else.
trust me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be, especially around guys I'm trying to impress. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. You pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better.
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, I've seen Apocalypse Now Redux.
Here we are.
And that was crazy.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
And from what I've heard,
You sure we can't
the
drive you back?
theatrical
Nah,
version's
you're, like, stretching
probably
my
better
legs.
than the Redux.
It isn't far.
So you're getting an extra,
can't
roughly
put
an
the wind in
extra.
a bottle.
You're getting an hour extra
Alright.
for that film.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
So if a film that's pretty much 2.5 hours, I think 2 hours 20 minutes, which I'll probably just say 2.5 hours.
You look pretty
It's
good.
3.5 hours.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after.
And I'm not sure I'll be planning,
I
anytime
promise after
planning,
this, we can chill at the
watching
house.
the
Cool?
theatrical anytime soon.
Hey, graves are back that way.
Thank you.
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
That
Why
lion
do
jump
people
scare in
always
that
feel
movie
they
got
always
me so
go
badly.
cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No, I've never had a reason to.
Yeah, that was.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just.
But I read one of the
because we don't
comments
know any of
where
these people.
I think not
I mean,
Chris.
except
Chris
Ed's
is in
mom.
It never hurts to say
Platoon,
hello.
played by Charlie
Because they're
Sheen.
very lonely.
That's
Um,
right, sweetie. And
Martin Sheen.
sometimes, even if you can't
Martin Sheen's
see them,
character,
they stay with you.
where he
In here.
pops out from the water.
Always here.
Mom,
That was pretty cool.
Always.
She loved us.
The ending was really brutal.
Sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave.
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branch? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't
Marlon
hip to
Brando.
basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Guess again.
There you are. Oh, that's Michael.
Look, there's Michael.
Do you really want to bother him?
When didn't Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So, how are you,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. So we might be having some trouble finding a particular grave.
You serious? Walk straight to the big tree, then look to your right. I swear, bats have better eyesight than you two.
Says the guy wearing
The Last
glasses.
Jedi.
Yeah, but these are magnifying glasses. And they do infrared, so I see everything.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
What about the Last Jedi? Jackal?
So, how are you, holding up?
The sooner this is all over, the better. So far,
Allison, you coming?
I'll be right there. I better make sure he doesn't get lost.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Episode 8.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Do you remember where she is?
No. I mean, for what it's worth,
I don't think
remember
it's
sitting
as
at
great
the wall
movie or anything, but I
Allison,
don't get why
please.
people get
I'm
so
not
mad whenever
going.
you bring it up in conversation.
Allison, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards.
I think
you and I had a
it's most likely they're
moment
younger,
with
and
the totem, right? I wonder
granted,
if
there's
people
probably
see
some
that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
fans that enjoyed it as well,
This
but
spot's familiar.
I don't know if you heard of like Star Wars theory where he talks about or at least I've seen a video of his that
I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Brown's
f-
mom died.
the main trilogy 4 through 6.
Yeah. She lost one of her only friends.
You
She was
probably
saying how she never would have found a
envisioning yourself as Luke,
I think her death kicked off Marianne.
whether a kid at the time or
Definitely didn't help.
pursuing it.
No.
I guess even maybe now that you're you're like a bit of an outcast where let's see. There she is.
And then I took Jana ice
In a
skating
big
on Wednesday.
space.
I wish you could have seen her. Oh, hi.
Oh.
I didn't see you there.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop.
No harm done. Hey,
And
you're
then
that
with
nice gal from the Becky
episodes,
store.
the prequels,
Allison, right?
1 through 6.
Yes.
Or 1 to 3, I mean.
Your, it starts
Where-
with a K, right?
Kendra,
He felt like as a
Don't worry.
teenager you get a little
don't expect you to keep
angsty.
track of everyone who passes through. And you would be
And
Her
then
brother.
how
I'm Tyler.
pleased to meet you, Tyler.
I hope this isn't rude, but
um,
where's that accent from?
but in a
Georgia,
way
born and raised. Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. And we came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then,
What?
well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jana. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
yeah, would you go back to Georgia?
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jana deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to. Just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but you have any thoughts?
I really can't make that call.
Sorry, but I am so not capable of making that call.
Soon
Yeah,
have you watched
sorry.
a movie that made you
It
angry
was a strange
watching
question.
It sounds like you've only got good options.
Let's see. A
I
movie?
don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
I really appreciate that.
Well,
The
we
one
should
that
get
can
moving.
come to mind
I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
was
See you around,
Terminator
You two have a
Genesis.
good day.
And we went to a drive-in theater. They showcased. First it was Inside Out,
She got kind of stranded out here.
and then it was Terminator Genesis.
My daughter's barely 2 years old. God, those kind of accidents happen all the time. But the penalties cost less than safety upgrades.
And my sister and I were
they do jack shit.
ripping that one
Life's gotta
apart.
work.
Like, wait, am I going the right way?
Well, only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
Like how, let's see. and I haven't seen it maybe like 7 years. But how they turned John Connor, the villain, or a Terminator.
Kung Fu Panda 4, Terminator 3, Terminator Genesis. My picks.
Yeah. I vaguely remember 3, but I felt 4, or Kung Fu Panda 4, just a slight okay. If they tweaked the story a bit, I think it could have done better. I'm pretty sure the corporations were meddling with the story, the production, and whatnot. Plus the merchandise. As whatever we can get. There it is. Kind of like whatever we can get.
I won't let them take you away. I'm
That's
gonna
more
tell
money.
them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay.
So I'm
I
not.
just thought the jokes were so unfunny.
They were. But if they had more time to cook, I'm pretty sure they would have had a better hit.
Yeah,
Kind
me
of,
too,
because in a way,
but I didn't make
there's
any
no.
promises that day. You did. Watch.
Oh my. There was
They all
no
think you can.
growth in Poe.
It's not fair. I'll be okay.
I also stand by that. It should have ended at 3. Granted, 3 was a bit
See?
okay as well,
But I don't think
but should have ended at 3.
Well, I know so.
Since you've already delve into the theme a little bit more.
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk. I'll be back soon. All right? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay.
Because it had been,
You'll see.
let's see, first one was body, second one was mind,
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back.
and the third one would be
So
soul.
caught up in everything that
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Because I will say, gladly say that, I think, what was it, Fennec? The female fox, or Fennec fox. I think she was a Fennec fox. Is beautifully designed. But her voice, she may be a good person, may not, don't know. But I'm kind of, her voice is a bit grating on me. Because my mom wanted to watch Raya, The Last Dragon, which we did.
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
At least that character kind of somewhat fit the character. But the story of that, I don't know, could have been improved, could have been better.
Ty,
This is it.
I was at the right place, but
yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
okay, so not there.
This might take a while. This might take a while.
Are you telling me I can't brush off the snow off the gravestone? What am I looking for then? also another reason I really care for Kung Fu
That was-
Panda 4. Besides the Furious 5, just a name drop,
Is
which is
that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What? Broke?
I guess plausible. Saying they're here, but they're off on a important mission.
Where were your goblins?
But I kind of want to
Do
know,
it all alone.
what were they doing? Were they helping out another town that was in stress, or you can't just say, "Oh, these guys are great," but they're not here. Where are they?
Tessa?
I know that could probably possibly kind of be up to the viewer's imagination. What are they doing?
I wasn't.
But if you're gonna have
expecting
cringy
to see-
dialogue, why not just
What are
say
you,
something like that?
what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Because that's a bit of a ding right there. Let's see.
When we pass
Once
on,
posed on top of his
our
game,
graves are
I don't know
all
how many
anyone
years.
has
I
to
would
remember us
assume
by.
maybe a couple years. Felt like
Letting hers
and then
just fall apart.
he
would
has to
be
give up
cruel.
his.
I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
What do you call it?
I wanted to protect you.
In a way, forced to give
Marianne was
up
getting worse all the time.
his
I
title
was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day.
We were going to end up dead?
to another.
No, I won't do this again. I refuse to be held responsible for her choices.
Marianne was fine
I won't say
until you
trainee,
reported
but-
her.
Fine. She was getting by on handouts for years.
I don't
There
know
are
what to
only
say, but
so many times you can show up high to a generous offer of employment. Assuming you show up at all. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
who?
Oh God,
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
You got the cat
All I
out of
know
backwooded.
is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
Okay, let's see. Could have done better. You did what you had to do. You destroyed our family.
Typical. Running away when things get tough. I don't buy that Marianne pushed you away. You turned your back on her. And now you're making excuses. Like always. You destroyed our family. You don't even have the decency to admit it.
I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
You went through a very challenging time, and anyone could come out on the other side confused. There's help available out there, if you'll take it.
Keep your help.
So that's it then. We're done because I believe something different than you?
No. It's because you don't believe in me.
I see. Then I guess there's nothing more to say. You two really are her children.
Hey, I know that was hard, but you did the right thing.
Hey, thank you.
Come on.
I'm glad she was on my side. I was like, crap, what are you gonna say? But thank you,
That was
Allison.
something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Well, if you feel like saying I told you so, now's the time. Everyone in our lives back then, none of them really gave a shit about us. Sorry, I didn't mean...
It's okay. I mean, we had to force the truth out of Eddie, too. But at least he took care of us.
Yeah, I can see why she wants to leave.
I get now why you're so pumped to go to Juneau. You know, a part of me really thought I'd come here and everything would be exactly the same. Ignorance is bliss, right?
You can say that again. Not a bad view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Well, this reunion's kind of gone off the rails, huh?
Oh, you mean how we kind of turned Delos Crossing upside down and shook out all its nasty secrets? Yeah, but at least now we know what really happened.
I can't thank you enough, by the way.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
Both are really good choices. Let's see. I'm gonna...
Nothing. You've been working on that accounting degree, and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down. As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
Kind of feels like it does, yeah. Not sure what exactly. I'm clueless with the characters in that department. Because
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
What was that? There's a bit of a glitch. That better not be Michael.
Tyler, are you alright?
Possibly Tom,
Stay there. I got it.
but maybe one of the
What happened?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
okay. I need something to pry over. What's
Did
that?
he really have to smash everything? God. Great. More to
Really
clean.
turned this place upside down.
He went looking under the rug? This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him. Great. So, did Chief Brown teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself.
Hey, come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt for chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead.
Asshole even dumped the drawers.
None of the valuable stuff's missing.
At least you were spared.
Yay, got a little collectible. There we go, crowbar.
Guess we know how he made the hole. Step back.
I'll be fine.
Wouldn't you rather kind of be? I think they could have let that simmer a little bit longer, to kind of off
Well,
camera, kind
I
of,
only know one person who'd bother
little
to
cracking of the
decorate a storage
planks.
box like this.
and then grab the box,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not just one time. Oh, got the
Let's
box.
open it.
That's something.
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
Okay. What's the book? There's a chest. Let's see. The moon hag loses her name. Once upon a time, in a deep and cold lake in an ancient forest, there lived an old seal who was a powerful witch in disguise. She was mean and cruel. She liked nothing more than to swim in the deepest part of the lake. There, the light was dim under the ice. Admiring the corpses of many victims she tricked into the water over the years. She was so hateful that only the cold water of the lake could keep her cool. Her most prized possession was a mirror sold to her by the secret keeper, and she kept it in the chest at the bottom of the lake. It was no ordinary mirror. If you looked into it, you would see a reflection of who you truly desire to be for 1 hour. The mirror granted you the power to appear as that person. Whenever a boat or...
Sup, fam?
Hey, Zune. How's it going? Zune Freeze. Nice name.
Great.
That's good to hear. Let's see. That person. Okay, whenever a boat or an unwise traveler approach.
Thanks, Doc XD.
Yeah. Glad you can join us. Have you played this before, Zune? Tell me why. And please don't tell us it's like a heartache or a mistake.
Long time ago.
Nice. Yeah, I'm on chapter 2. Trying to find the code for the chest that someone tried to burn.
See ya later, bro. Nice to hear ya again.
Nice to see you, and you take care as well. And again, thank you for stopping by. Okay, back to the story. The old witch used the mirror to appear as a beautiful woman she always wished to be, and with this disguise, she lured the unfortunate sailor or wanderer into the deep and cold water. The old seal forced the victim to become her servant, and when she was done with them, they joined her collection of corpses in the deep part of the lake. Ooh, that's cruel. One day, when the old seal swam down to her den under the lake, she discovered that someone had stolen her mirror. The chest, where she kept her most prized possession, had been forced open, and now it was empty. Who would have committed such a crime? Who had dared to deprive her of her treasure? The old seal went mad. Her anger heated the water of the lake around her. For a time, everyone was happy with the temperature change, for the weather suddenly became sweeter and the air warmer. But after a few weeks, things started to get ugly. First, the fish began to die off, for they could not live in hot water. Then the great glaciers began to melt, and the water of the lake rose and spilled out, flooding the forest and the meadows. And finally, the weather grew so hot even the Ice King himself was awakened from his long sleep and decided to see what was going on. In the deepest part of the lake, he found the mad witch steaming among the corpses of her victims. So angry that the lake was about to boil, and it only took a few minutes for the Ice King to understand what had happened, and demanded that the thieves present themselves before him. The thieves had no choice but to appear, for no one dared to disobey the Ice King. The crafty goblins presented themselves, mirror in hand. "Why did you steal the mirror?" asked the king. "We were curious. We just wanted to see what we wanted to be. apologized to the goblins. But the stupid thing is broken. We look the same. That does not mean it did not work. That does not mean that did not work, smiled the Ice King. Now, apologize and give the mirror to me, for it is too powerful to be used by the thieves or a mean old hag. The goblins apologized and gave the mirror to the Ice King, but the old seal was still angry. What about me? She asked. I have been deprived of my treasure, and I have demand compensation. The Ice King frowned as he spoke again. Old hag, you are mean and cruel, but I concede you have been wronged. For now, you will be allowed to leave the lake and walk on earth as the hag you really are. But only when the moon is full. You goblins, you had better stay away from the lake, for I won't protect you from the moon hag's wrath. And this is how the two goblins forced the moon hag to change her name. Okay.
What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Okay, I wonder.
Wait. Look.
There it is.
It's the same symbol.
The Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Okay, before we do this, look in the picture. Doesn't look anything in the picture. So, the two goblins earned their voice. Once upon a time, in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the Secret Keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How? Said the first goblin. Does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched over the Secret Keeper. They watched her until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose an uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The Secret Keeper nodded and gazed into Stalwart Moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the Secret Keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said the moose. Did I just give you something? The Secret Keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the Secret Keeper before she could stow away the moose's secret. We want to buy the moose's secret. What do you have to trade? What do you have to trade? Asked the Secret Keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the Secret Keeper nodded. And that is how the goblins came to know the moose's mate had tumbled down the cliffside to her death. The Secret Keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more. So the goblin followed the Secret Keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secret high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that appeared into a misty sky. They reached out and managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they had just thrust them into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found them, crying in a tree. "You stole my secrets," seethed the secret keeper. "Give them back." The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. "What will you give us in exchange?" they said. "I will give you back the silver hairbrush," offered the secret keeper, "for so many secrets." Pshaw! "You have to offer more than that." "What if," said the secret keeper, "I share the gift of voice?" The crafty goblins grew excited. "That will do." So, the secret keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found what they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secret they had taken back and ran back to the big wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was a blank. They tried to speak to her using only their minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than they craftily. What? It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other and not with the whole of the forest. And that is how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the secret keeper. But why could they use it with each other?
Hey, doesn't that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblin? I think we just need to break the lock.
So it has to be one. And then there's okay, let's see. So it has to be one. Once upon a time. Because it was the first goblin. So is it 1, 2, 1?
There must be something in here we can use to get it open. And preferably without destroying the box.
That wasn't it. Come on.
Okay, let's see. Okay, give me rounds. Okay, the first house of the first goblin has to be 1, 2. Okay, not into the. So 1, 2. Wait, there's a 3. One, 3, 0. Okay, let's try that.
That did it.
Ha! Okay, what's in the box? Okay, let's
Fuck.
see.
That's rough.
One moment, I'm gonna go grab a drink of water.
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion. even though she wanted to keep us.
Okay. Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday. But right now, we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly, I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help.
What a mess.
You do the right thing. Just let me know what you need.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Okay. Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off and never want to stop. I know this isn't right and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I brought you a little something for next time. I can't wait for you.
Where did he
See how it
even
looks.
come from? I didn't notice any cars on the way in.
He bailed behind the barn. After that, your guess is as good as mine.
Should be easy to see where he went because of the snow, right? Unless, he was wearing hover shoes.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
So, what if that's the father?
It's pretty clear what happened.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yo, that guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots? This is where I tripped.
Sweet, let's go.
Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see? Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission.
Is there someone over there?
Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, He was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully. Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
I think we just one more time.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
You can do it.
So, something's there, but what?
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it though. That was us watching Marianne fight that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
Are you dead?
Ouch!
Is this the end of
Watch
chapter
it. You're
2?
stepping on my foot.
I think it is after the end
Can
of
you hear
chapter
what
2.
they're saying? Quiet. We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children! Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison.
I'm going to kill you.
No. No, no.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Fade out. Yep, chapter 2 complete. But wow. Wow. That's something. I'm gonna let the credits roll, but in the meantime I'm gonna stand up and stretch a bit, so hopefully you'll be able to do the same. It's getting good. Let's see how well chapter 3 is. I don't think anytime soon, but if I'm able to put a lot of work and good quality videos out, I believe I could do that, but since I'm doing this solo, it's a bit difficult. And I have like a lot of projects I want to do and so many things to do, so little time. But I'm at 38 subs on Odyssey. Let's see, how many do I have on? I have... I'm gonna say 168 or
Gold
50.
play button.
Gold play button. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. I want to say 150 on YouTube. Let's see, wrong. Yeah, 158 subs on YouTube. I want to say 217 on Twitch. But I do have a little animation project in the works that I hope that anyone that's able to watch doing with that nonsense. The browser's not compatible, even though I've been using the browser for a while. Okay, now it's giving me. Make up your mind, Twitch. Here, in the meantime, I'll just let this resume. Okay. One moment. Okay. Because I use Libre Wolf. Which is part of Firefox. Come on. Interesting. And then on for Twitch, which is going to be a while since it's thinking. So 158 on YouTube, 38 on Odyssey, and let's see, I want to say 217 on Twitch. But it feels like I need to pump out content every day, which I don't think I can handle that. And I don't plan on doing that. I don't want to screw my life over for pretty much a computer dictating what gets processed and whatnot. 220, wow. Well, thank you for the new followers on Twitch. Wow, thank you. Okay, let's get this. Let's see what our ranking is. So, Tyler felt Allison's disregard his feelings when choosing her memory at the house. And I chose Allison's. For the most part, felt like it was Tyler's. You keep getting to pick, but at least that's with the other one. Okay, Tyler felt he heard about needing time with when Allison refused the housing showing. And I agreed with refusing the appointment. Allison felt let down when Tyler couldn't forgive Eddie. I'm with the 20% that didn't forgive Eddie, which that's fine. Eddie was sorry that Tyler couldn't forgive him. 20%. Michael was heartened by Tyler's
Jill,
compliment.
can I recommend you a horror game you should play in October?
What was that? Jackal was planning on playing Resident Evil. Or as the Japanese would call it, Biohazard. But I'll see what I can do. Shoot. Accepted Michael's compliment. Elsa felt rejected by the twins. Which I didn't. And then on to chapter 3, the final
There's
chapter.
something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
And what's our chapter?
It's a free horror game. It's not very long.
Okay. Sure. We got Foodie Curse. Let's see what they're playing. Call of Duty. Sure, we can. Oh, they're live as well. Nice. Zone freeze. Ooh, they both started. Well, the streamer that I was planning on doing, I can wait because I'm doing one last chapter, but I'm going to play the horror game. But who? Wait. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? What's this? Hammer time, pick up hammer and smash sister. Interesting. Well. Yeah, let's give some love to the streamer. I'm able to search.
I just don't know what type of horror games you play.
That's fine. You can just tell me. If it's a free game, is it like that 15-minute horror game? Cause I could probably play that. Try to do that. Because if we were on Twitch, let's see.
Probably like 2 hours at best.
2 hours? Okay. Go ahead and shoot. Good, let's see. Again, like, too bad we weren't on Twitch, so you can do this to me. Where is it? Where is it? Don't tell me. Say sound alerts. Okay, where is it?
It's called Phobia 1.5.
Okay. There it is. It's on my furry fable tokens on my Twitch, but here's the sound effect. Hopefully. If that's not gonna work, let's try this then. Okay, let's see. Where's the chat? I'm pretty sure I can get away with it on wait, there it is. And then I'm not sure why. Let's see. There it is. Okay, one moment. Okay, to my channel points. Let's see, there it is. And if we were playing the browser source, because I had a viewer do this to me, and I had goosebumps because it was I was playing Black Mesa, or was it Half-Life? I want to say no, it has to be Half-Life. Granted, Black Mesa is Half-Life fan remake, but still. But it's like 250 like Fable tokens on Twitch. Sadly, YouTube doesn't really do that, but hey, the beauty of multi-streaming. So that's one way to kind of freak me out even more. Then I'd be going like, let's see. I guess with this. Am I able to test it? Because I probably only have one. But yeah. So that's. I'm gonna try that again. Because it's able to put it up on. There it is. So yeah, that's one way to scare me out of my skin. But that's only for Twitch. But I could probably do that for Thursday's stream. It's 11, 12. I don't know. I was looking outside. There's probably a bird. No, a squirrel on a branch. Trying to get something. Anyway. Yeah, I could probably try that Thursday's stream. Here, and while we're at it, it's I want it that way away. Where's it? I want it that way. I want it. That's what I thought. Yeah, let's give some love to the streamer. So, let's see. Let's turn the volume down so we can hear what they have to say about my little. So no insults, dark jokes are accepted. I'll ask you to tone it down. Okay. I'll mute them because they're playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So a big thanks to all you fellows folks for tuning in. Your fantastic support is like sunlight for this channel, helping it grow and flourish. Now, let's stroll over and shower some love on that incredible... Until next time, keep those smiles beaming and those good vibes streaming. Okay. You guys take care. Until then, later.